This is the Triple Crown Report, and we're here with you in the mornings watching the workouts at Ruidoso Downs Racetrack. We're at the 440 Smokehouse Bar, which is our new restaurant, and it's new trackside seating, nearly 500 new trackside seats to watch the races up close. And we're joined by the Chief Racing Officer of the AQHA, Janet Van Beber. Hi, Janet.
Hey, Tim. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you watching these horses work out in the mornings. This is really the best time to be at the racetrack. I know the show is in the afternoons, but it's fun to watch the workouts.
Having trained for many years, it's the mornings that I miss the most.
Yeah, with a big old cup of coffee. That's when I'm usually watching the workouts with. Okay, Chief Racing Officer. I'm interested what exactly that means and what that you do.
So I oversee all programs at AQHA that have to do with racing, and that's both domestic and international. And our goal is to further the sport, to support our affiliates' endeavors to further the sport, to help stay involved in integrity measures. It's a multifaceted role, and I wear a lot of hats.
And as an international sport, it's interesting to point out that you're at the Crown Jewel here at Ruidoso Downs.
I am, and I'm proud to be here.
I wanted to make that point because we are the Triple Crown of quarter horse racing, and this weekend is the first leg of the Triple Crown. Tell us about the AQHA membership. It really is an amazing statistic about how many folks are involved and are members of the AQHA.
We are the largest breed registry in the world, and we have 230,000 members. Our breed registry as far as horses is growing in that this last year we had over 100,000 mares turned in as being bred for our stallion breeding reports, and so it's very good to start reporting all of these increasing numbers in our industry, and we're proud of that.
And quarter horse racing continues to grow, and one of the things that I know that folks are really interested in with the AQHA is the Challenge Series. We'll have qualifying races here at Ruidoso Downs, and I hear that it all will come to a fruition at Lone Star this year.
We're excited. The AQHA Racing Challenge is our flagship program. There are regional races, 48 of them, where it's the win and you're in mentality, and the winners get to have a berth to our premier event on Challenge Championship nights this year at Lone Star.
One of the issues that I know is on the burner more than any other is the integrity of racing in the game, and not only the health of the horse, but are the races fair? And I know that you, as Chief Racing Officer in the AQHA, are really interested in that issue and trying to make sure that the integrity of the sport is maintained.
It's an ongoing discussion and a serious one. The first thing that people need to remember is that we at AQHA are the breed registry. We are not the regulator. But as part of being the breed registry, we have a responsibility to protect the horse and to foster the industry. So in that capacity, I have a seat at the board of the Racing Medication and Testing Consortium, the Association of Racing Commissioners International, the Racing Officials Accreditation Program, and various other associations that help foster and protect and regulate the sport. So it gives us a voice. And I work hard at it. It probably takes up, at this point in time, 75 to 80% of my time in my role are in those endeavors.
But it's incredibly important, not only for the sport, but for the fans. The fans want to make sure that the horses are healthy and that integrity is part of the sport. And speaking of those fans, probably another part of your role is increasing the fan base and looking into the future of quarter horse racing for the next generation.
That's probably my most passionate part of my job as far as fostering the next generation. At AQHA, we have the Youth Racing Experience program, which we started back in 1993, and I was involved in that program from the very onset to help bring up interest and expose kids who don't know much about racing and help them fall in love with our industry like I did at their age. And of late, I've taken it a step further because I'm involved with the racetrack industry program at the University of Arizona, and I've taken our program to the college-age kids. And we had 10 college students come to our Racing Challenge program and join the 5 finalists of the Youth Racing Experience to come get that exposure. And it's wonderful to be able to foster that interest in our sport.
Well, once you get it in your blood, it's hard to get it out because everybody loves being at the racetrack and the thrill of quarter horse racing. Where do you learn about AQHA? I know that you have a fantastic website, and it is a partner in the Triple Crown Report. You can watch this program on the AQHA website.
You sure can, and we're proud to share your program and proud of the job you've done with that. So you can go to aqha.com/racing, and you can also go to Q Racing social media properties and see not only your show, but all the other news and stories that we share there.
Well, appreciate the visit on this beautiful Ruidoso weekend. Don't be a stranger, Janet. I know you'll be back this summer.
I'll be here a lot.
I hope so. And we're looking forward to a great summer of quarter horse racing here at Ruidoso Downs. When we come back, we'll take a look at the $1 Million Ruidoso Derby. This is the Triple Crown Report brought to you by Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency.